Hi, my name is Denise Hurley. I want to welcome you to Harmonies. Today, my guest is Kirosha.
Hi.
Hi. Kirosha is from South-Lancaster?
Yes.
Okay. So she's from South-Lancaster, Massachusetts. And I bet you're a neighbor of mine. In town.
Yeah, probably walking distance, I'm sure.
Yes. So Kirosha is a singer and has a studio or works in studio.
I don't have my own studio yet.
Okay.
But I do have a couple studios that I work with, to do different projects here and there. But yeah, okay. I'm mostly a songwriter.
Singer-Songwriter
and a coach.
That sort of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, can you tell me a little bit about, let's see, it's Kirosha Voice and Music?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Can we talk about that?
Sure. So, Kirosha Voice and Music is a company that I started. Well, actually, I've been singing, for hire for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And during the pandemic, lots of things happened, which I'm sure we'll talk about in a bit. But I decided to see if I could add voice acting and audiobooks to my, list of many things that I can do. And so I created what's called Kirosha Voice and Music, so that I could offer my services in music and also in voiceover.
Okay.
Which I think voiceover is still really fun. I've done some training in it, but I decided not to focus on it so much. But I'm going to leave, the voice in there because I do use my voice when I sing, so it still makes sense. Yeah, I still do it from time to time if people ask, but yeah. It's just not something I'm focusing on now, but it's fun.
Not actually going out and singing. You're more focused in the work that you have within your company, what you're doing here.
Yeah. I mean, I love to sing. I love it. But now that I'm older and I've got 3 young ones, I have 9 and 6 and about to be 4. So it's kind of hard to travel and sing. And it's a little tough on the family. So I decided not to really focus on it or promote it much, but I do it from time to time because, it's just in my blood. I just love it. I love it so much. So I decided to lean more towards coaching and training. So I said, I've been doing this for a long time. I've learned a lot along the way, and why not just pass it on, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so I grew up, I started my life in like the Boston area.
Okay.
So it was more city, and then I came here maybe when I was about 12 or 13. So growing up, I had a lot of exposure to, some really great gospel music and bands, and grew up in choirs. And my dad is a amazing pianist. Any instrument really that he picks up, he just learns it like really quickly. Actually. And so we were involved in a lot of stuff growing up, me and my siblings, and I learned so much, and I got such a great foundation, and I didn't really see much of that around here for my kids, and my kids are so musical. And they just didn't seem too interested, like they just have all this talent just wasting away. And so, that's when I started to do the community choir. So when they see me involved in doing it, they're like, oh, Mom's doing a choir. So they got excited about it, and now they love it. And so
that's the academy piece of your work that you do, and that includes the community choir.
Yeah, community choir, songwriting, coaching, and praise and worship training for churches. Yeah.
Okay. So with the children's choir, is that something that's kept locally here, or do you travel at all to any other places?
Yeah, so I call it the Worcester County Community Choir because I want it to be open to anyone in the Worcester County. We do mainly gospel music, but it's open to anyone, churched, unchurched, just anyone who just loves to sing. We do it from ages 5 to 12. And so we've stuck around here. Most of the kids I have now are from different churches around.
Right.
And so the college church lets us rehearse there. And so we gave them, a few weeks of the year that we perform for them, for their services. And then we try to reach some of the other churches that the kids are from.
Sure.
So that, they can feel a little special.
Nice.
To bring it to their church. So I'm hoping for it to become something, even, outside the walls of the church, and for the numbers to grow, so we can start doing community things.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's my hope.
That's your hope to do that?
Yeah.
Preachers always say that I should spend more time with you, but I wouldn't know what to do. Oh Lord, sometimes I don't believe that you really care for me, but I want you to make me see. Give me the desire to know you, desire to search and find that you are real. Give me now a heart of faith and trust so I can do your will. Give me an example of your grace towards me every day. Lord, I need to know you. Give me the desire. Oh, Lord, deep down inside, I know that your word will help me grow, but my willingness is so low. Oh Lord, I am so stubborn in my ways, but I don't think I can change. But I'm willing to start today. Desire to know you, desire to search and find that you are real. A heart of faith and trust so I can do your will, yeah. An example, yeah. Every day I need to know you. Please give me the desire. Oh, give me the desire to learn about your love. Soften up my heart that seems, oh, my heart of stone. Help me to read your word every day. Oh, hush me, Lord, so I can hear what you have to say. Give me the desire to find that you are your heart. Give me your heart so I can do your will. Give me an example. Yeah. Every day, every day. I need to know you. Give me that. Oh, oh, the desire. Oh, Lord, I need to know you. Please, 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 give me the desire. I need to know you. Give me the desire.
So a lot of your classes are online right now, and that probably was because of the pandemic. Well, is that how you started this, was because of the pandemic?
Yeah, so my interest before was performing.
Right.
And I did have, young children. Even during the pandemic, my youngest was, 1. So, but I still had in my mind, I just want to be a performer. Because sometimes when you grow up in music, you feel like that's kind of all there is for musicians, is just to perform, But there's so many different avenues that you can make a living with music. And so I was shooting music videos. I had been kind of dormant for a while, and a friend of mine who does shoot and direct music videos, approached me and he's like, let's do this, It's time to get up and start doing some music. And so we signed a contract to do a few music videos. And so we started shooting in January.
Okay.
And then the last video that I shot was the first week of March. We flew out to Los Angeles to shoot the video. We were so excited, and we came back a week later. The whole world shut down. And so I was like, I just spent a whole bunch of money on music videos to help spark my performance career, and now everything shut down. So I had to take a step back and think, like, what else can I do with this, and not going into the office where I was working. It kind of gave me, it just helped me to slow down and really think about my priorities and, how can I do what I love to do and still focus on my family.
Sure.
Yeah. And so I started to take lots of classes about, just entrepreneurship and business and wealth consciousness and just like all, motivational type things to kind of get geared up. And I took some coaching, one-on-one coaching with some coaches. And a friend of mine who I actually went to SLA with, she's from Bermuda. She moved here, went to SLA, so moved back. She actually is a coach now. So she took me on as a client. So that worked out. And she's like, you can do something with this. And so she had me kind of create a whole program to coach people with songwriting. And so that's when it all began. I think that was the beginning of 2021 that I started to take that path.
Excellent.
Yeah. And at December 31st, I quit my job. And now I'm doing it full time.
Doing this full time?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's so lovely.
Yeah.
The type of, now you mentioned the type of music that you did growing up was gospel with your family. Is that your major influence in the type of music that you write about and sing?
Yeah. Gospel and contemporary Christian. I grew up, listening to the radio, so I have, lots of different loves for different sounds of music. like pop and rock and jazz and R&B. I love jazz.
Now, is that something you can incorporate into your songwriting and your performance?
Absolutely.
With a song?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I love so much about Christian music, because it's only a genre because of the topic, but you could put the message to any type of music that you want. So it can be jazz, it can be pop, there's rock, there's rap, there's all kinds of Christian music out there. So it's so versatile, and that's why I love it. There's like no box that I have to be in.
You're not in a box.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I love jazz too. That's a great genre.
I just love it.
So, okay. All right. So, are there any projects that you're working on other than your company? Is there anything else going on?
Personal projects, no. I'm just trying to really get my coaching program more visible, just people to be more aware of it, because I think it's really great, and a lot of the people that have gone through it, are really just amazed at what they were able to do. I actually have 3 clients that are finishing up songs now that they wrote, and they're working with a producer friend of mine, to create the music, the background vocals, all that. And I'm listening to these songs and I'm like, I kind of wish I wrote that. It's like so good, but, they didn't really feel like they could pull all of that out of themselves.
So that was because of you then. You were able to help them.
Yeah.
Pull it together. And
connect them with the right people to make it a final product. Yeah.
That's so rewarding, I bet, for you to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, I love it. And I'm singing their songs in the car. My daughter's like, "Did you write that?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." She's like, "Oh, that's a nice song." I'm like, "Isn't it?" And it's just so rewarding. I just love to be able to see that process. For someone else. I love the process myself when you're writing it and you hear it being created into actual music and instrumentation, but to have someone else walk through that while you help them, it's just 10 times better.
Yeah. Your grace, Lord, yeah. I woke up this morning, I knelt down to pray. First time in forever, had nothing to say. Thought I had fallen too far from your grace, but here in this moment, I'ma need to be saved. I fell into sin, but I came to repent, and I need you to pardon me. I fell from your grace, but I'm reaching again, and I need you to rescue me over now. Yeah. How did I get here? How far did I stray? And is there a chance you can find me someday? I know I was wrong, I won't do it again. At least I will try, but I sure need your help. I'm in need of a change, a drink from your well, and I need you to cover me. I look to the hills from which cometh my help, and I need you to rescue me over now. Yeah. Your grace is sufficient. Your grace is enough. sufficient, yeah, because of the cross. Your grace is sufficient. Your grace, your grace, your grace is enough. Your grace is efficient because of the cross, because of your loss. I have gained, and I will refrain from the dark, from the evil ways of the dark. I am in need of a change. Oh, a drink from your well, and I need you to cover me. I look to the hills from whence cometh my help, and I need you to rescue me. I need you to rescue me. Oh, I need you. I need you. I need you. I need you. I can't do nothing without you, Lord. I need you to rescue me. I need you to rescue me. Oh, from the dark. Mm, mm, mm.
Now, are these young people or are they older?
Let's see. I think the age range of I had was about 25 to like 37 so far. Yeah, that's the range that I've had.
Okay, so
Yeah.
these are folks that are comfortable with the music and just want to get I mean, they've been doing music for a while and just need some help with the songwriting.
Yeah. So what I want to focus on are singers, who they sing all the time. They might even sing professionally, but they just having a hard time actually writing their own original music.
Yeah.
And so, I know there's a lot of singers out there who love to perform, they love to sing. They kind of wish that they could share their own story,
Right.
But they're just not sure how to do it, or maybe they're just a little nervous or not confident in what they can do. They don't know who they can give them that feedback where they feel safe. So that's just the kind of space that I want to make available for singers to kind of help them build their confidence, give them a structure on how they can continually do this consistently without getting stuck.
Right.
And then have a place where they can share and get feedback without, it being overwhelming or nerve-wracking. Yeah. So
Nice.
Yeah.
So, and obviously songwriting isn't just about, a certain type of music. It's how to put it together. So if people wanted to use your service, they could just say, hey, can you just help me with the structure? And I guess what I'm trying to say is because your music is Christian doesn't mean that someone that does something else couldn't come to you and either
and get
benefit
absolutely.
from your service, because it's just about writing songs and having and being helpful. It's all the same thing. Like you said, it's just the message sometimes is different, but then again, it could be the same too,
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I have a specific program, that I think I've geared it towards Christian singers, but I also have what I call writing workouts that I offer people, like just per session. If you just want one session, or you can get as many as you want, and I can just help you really sit and write something out rather than coaching you on like confidence and learning song structure and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, just sometimes you just need another person to bounce ideas off and just
Exactly.
get it done.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Great service, really.
Thank
really,
you.
Really good.
I'm excited about it. I am.
Yeah. So how do you see it progressing for you? Where does this go? I personally think you should go back out and sing, but that's what I think. But
you know, my kids they're getting older, a little bit more independent. I'm hoping, you know, and I have a lot of support too. I have my mother-in-law that lives with us. We rent from my mom who lives right next door to us. She's getting kind of old and tired of my kids though, so we might need to let her rest a bit. But I'm hoping that the business can put us in a position where I'll be a little bit more free to perform. I can, you know, afford certain things that will help to make it not so hard on the family and just do what I love to do.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, as they get older, they can start coming with me even and, you know, when I don't have to worry about one running away while I'm on stage.
Yes, I know. I know what that's
my youngest
like.
is good for that. He's just like, I'm going to go. Yeah.
So, okay. All right. How can people reach you? What is your information?
Sure. My website is pretty simple, Kirosha.com. They can find everything on there. They can contact me through there. They can sign up for a the app where they can, you know, message me through there as well. You can find me on Facebook.
Okay.
My Facebook music page is Kirosha Music. They can email me at info@kirosha.com. Pretty straightforward. Instagram is where I do post a lot of my educational content. And so that is the @ Kirosha Music. They can find me there. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on my show. It was really delightful. And the music is wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank
Beautiful
you so much.
voice.
In your time, in your time, you make all things beautiful. In your time, Lord, my life to you I bring. May each song I have to sing be to you a lovely thing. In your time, in your time, in your time, you make all things beautiful. In your time, Lord, please show me every day as you're teaching me your ways, that you do just what you say. In your time, I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice 'cause you've been so very good. Yes, you have. You've been so good. You've been so very good. And I just want to thank you, Lord. Lord, my life to you I bring. May each song I have to sing be to you a lovely thing in your time. Lord, please show me every day as you're teaching me your way, that you do just what you say in your time, in your time, in your perfect time, your perfect time. I will wait for you in your time. You make all things new. You make all things new in your time. Yeah. Thank you, Lord, in your time.
This is Denise Hurley. Take care. I'll see you next time.